Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another video. My name's Dion, and today I'm going to be doing some airdrop walkthrough. So instead of just reading the Twitter tweets and this and that and trying to figure out what's happening, I'm actually going to do an entire walkthrough following these tweets, and you guys will be able to see exactly what it looks like, see what problems I encounter, see how to essentially do it, but through video form, which I think is going to be much more simple than trying to follow some of these tweets that are out there, because it's a little bit hard to follow sometimes. So let's get straight to it. So the first one that I'm going to be farming is the Mantle network. I'm not going to talk about what it is or whatnot because it's not exactly important for now. All I want to do is farm the airdrop. So as you can see here, first add the Mantle network to your wallet. Go to Chainlit, go here, and we'll connect that. So search for Mantle, including testnets. That's fine, include testnets there. Mantle, that's all there. Now, let's see. Alright, so you got to add both the normal network and the testnet. So let's go ahead and do this now. So approve these transactions. Error while connecting to custom network. Alright, let me try connect to the testnet first. Okay, so the testnet worked. We should be in the Mantle testnet now. Okay, now let's try and add this main one. Okay, so we can't seem to connect to the main one, but that should be okay. It wants us to add both. Now, in this situation where we're including an error, I want to see if anyone else is having the same issues. So we'll go up to the first step here. Doesn't seem like people are commenting on it. Okay, it says right here, mainnet is not even available yet, so that's no stress, no issues there. Now we need our the Goalie ETH. It's like the testnet ETH essentially. It says go to this faucet, connect with your Alchemy account. I've already got some testnet ETH, so I don't need to do this step. Now we need to get some testnet bit, so we'll head over to the faucet, click verify after posting tweet. In the mint token amount, type 1000, paste the address. Okay, sweet, so we're gonna need my address. Copy that. We want 1000 to request. Okay, make a tweet, no danger with that. That's usually how you're going to be doing this a lot during testnets. It helps them spread the word. And we're good with that. So usually what happens is they're going to want like a link to our tweet. Let's just verify this real quick. Alright, sweet. Mint address. We want to send it to our Mantle. Here, 1000. Mint 1000 tokens every 4 hours. Alright, so now it's going to take us back to the Goalie testnet. There we go. Let's try again. Awesome. Within half an hour. You know, we can view the transaction on the blockchain and see how long or like when it comes through. So at the moment you can see it's pending. So there's nothing else we can do here, I'm assuming, because we're probably going to need this testnet funds for something. These steps, go to MetaMask. Okay, so now I've got to import this token just so that when it does, so that when we do receive it, it will show up on our MetaMask. Because if you don't import the token, awesome, there you go, there's that. We'll import this token. It should come up a bit. Add token. Oh, okay, sweet. 1000 in there. Glorious. So that's already come through apparently. I don't know why that's still pending. If I can already see the tokens there, it's already showing up on the interface. I'm just going to move on to the next step, to be honest, because it looks like everything's good. Unable to claim. No, that's all good. So I've already got the faucet. For the sake of the airdrop though, I will head over and link my Discord because it is good to get involved with the community so you know what's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, there's the faucet. So if you're having issues getting like testnet funds, you can head over to the faucet here. Follow the instructions. I think you just paste your wallet address and then followed by faucet or beforehand. Should help you out there. Everything will be in here. So next we're going to need to bridge our bit from Gorelli to the Mantle network. So we're going to need to use some application, as you can see here. Bridge. Good job. I'm assuming it's going to bridge the whole thing, so I don't know why we're going to need bit on the Gorley network. So by bridging funds, we're sending them from like one chain to another, bridging it over. So we want to withdraw our bit. Is that the right one? The bit DAO. Okay. Oh no, it's already in there. So we're gonna need to swap that. There we go. So you got to make sure we're sending it from the right network, right? Because if it's none already on the Mantle, that's where we're trying to send it to. So obviously there's going to be none there. They're in the Gorley network. So you got 1,000 here. Alright, so now I'm going to bridge the funds. Just click approve. That should send it over to the Mantle network. Probably going to have to approve it up here. Let's approve that. See how long that takes. So the next step, we're going to need to get some testnet DAI USDC USDT. It makes swaps on every pair. Okay, this is where we're going to be doing the swaps, I'm assuming. Has this not been deposited? Yeah, I think this is already completed. There shouldn't be any more bit. Well, there is still some bit. I'll try again. Oh, there we go. It didn't. Confirm the deposit here. Okay, so now the funds are being deposited into Mantle. And we're going to be using this site. I probably won't disconnect it just yet. Because at the moment we're still on the... Oh, here we go. Still on the Gorley network. So we'll see how long this one takes here. Add Mantle testnet to MetaMask. Already got that. Okay, so they got the bit faucet. Okay, so we're probably going to need to use all of these to get all the testnet funds. And then we're going to be swapping them around and interacting with the network that way. Test. Okay, so while I'm waiting for this transaction, oh, it's done. Say less. So that should be all good. Okay, now we can connect our wallet. And we'll connect to the Mantle testnet. And we've already got bit, so we'll just take some of this. Okay, so the reason why it's not working is because I don't actually have the bit tokens in my account yet. So we're going to need them for gas fees. So I'm just going to skip ahead and just see what else we need to do afterwards. So after they're imported, I'm pretty sure we're going to need to make swaps on every pair possible. Yep, also we'll swap those. Add some liquidity to the pool. Deposit stables. And then we head over to the social media side of things and start completing tasks. And then we're deploying a smart contract, and that's it. It's not too bad, this one. It's just a matter of waiting for this bit to come through. So I'm going to leave it here, take a little break, give it a couple minutes, and then see if those testnet tokens come through in the next couple minutes. Okay, so I actually ended up using the faucet on the Discord here. It was pretty easy to use. My transaction was just here. $1 faucet, chuck your address in, and they'll print it out for you, send it through. And I can confirm that is all good there. So I head over to my wallet. Switch the network. I'm not sure if I'll have any bit in here because I don't think it's gone through. Yep, as I suspected. So we're going to have to go back to the bridge. So I'm going to go back up here. Where's the bridge? Okay, so now we got to bridge him from the Gorley to the testnet. We're going to repeat this again. This time I'm going to send like half. See what happens. Alright, so that's from Gorley. There's the bit. We got 1,000 in there. Let's just send 500. Switch to the right network first. Send 500 to the Mantle testnet. Approve. So now I know I'm definitely sending through another batch. Looks good. I already did this before. Next. Approve. So now this should bridge 500 of these bit tokens over to the Mantle testnet. Still 0 bit. So I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try and withdraw it from... Yeah, from the Gorley. So trying to withdraw 500 to the Mantle. Okay, this looks a bit more correct. Deposits take about 20 minutes before they're considered final. Okay, so there is a chance that my transaction from before is still making its way. I'm just going to deposit this regardless. Just to be safe. There we go. Okay, as you can see, the 1,000 bit has come through. So it was just a delay. There's going to be another 500 coming through. But just in case you couldn't claim it the first way, at least you now know how to do it through the Discord. So let's get some test DAI. Let's get some test USDC. And some test USDT. I'm pretty sure after this, we're just doing some swaps. I've already imported those. Alright, now we go here to do some swaps. It's the same page, same website, it's just on the different page. So there you go, swap. So now we got to make a swap with every pair, each pair possible. Does that include the bit? Let's just do like to 100 bit. Okay, it's a couple pairs, so we're gonna need every combination. So it's gonna be swapping bit into DAI, this, then swapping from DAI to this, then USD, this. Alright, so we'll do that now. So we'll swap 100 bit for DAI first. Okay. And we swap 100 bit for USDC. We're going to repeat the process for every pair. Because what matters here is just having the transactions registered on the network. Mantle. It's just a wrap token. Okay, so now we've swapped the bit into everything. For the sake of the transaction, for the sake of the transactions, I'm now gonna move into die and swap back from die into everything else, and I'm gonna repeat that for everything. So first I need to approve die for being swapped, so I'm gonna enter the max here. Now we should be allowed to use it. We'll swap. So we've swapped die for bit. Now we'll swap it to this one. Alright, so we've swapped it for bit already. Swapped it for that. Now die, we'll swap it into mant. Can you turn your music down because it's picking up on my microphone for my work? Prove it again. I don't know why I need to approve it, why it's not letting me. USDC works. Oh no, that's a different swap. Someone die. And there we go. So that's everything for die. So now we swap. So we were swapping bit. With you swap die. Now I'll swap W bit. So now we'll unwrap that. We're just registering as many transactions as we can right here. Doing so in a way that may make us eligible for this airdrop. Alright, nearly there. Now we're swapping from Mant to everything. We don't have too much Mant, so we might actually send over that 100 USDC I got, so that we have a bit of funds we can use for the Mant. So I'm going to do 0.01. I have to wait for this one again. Surely not, though. Did I already swap this one for Mant? Can't remember. That's okay. No danger with more transactions. Let's try again. Strange. Why doesn't it let me approve my USD? There we go. Alright, now we do USDC into everything. Again, we'll just send 10, 10, 10, 10. Bit to W bit. The die. we go. That's pretty much everything. I think it was only USDT. I did it now. Sorry, only USDT that I need to just swap everything with, and that will be done for that. I swear I just did it. I can't tell. Honestly, this keeps confusing me. Like, I can't keep moving the positions of it, so I don't know if I did it or not, but that's okay. That, I think we already did this. We'll do it once more. Alright, so we've swapped each pair possible. A little bit time consuming, but that's alright. It didn't take that long, like what, 10 minutes? So now let's add some liquidity to the pools. First, go to the liquidity tab, add liquidity, put the desired amount you want to confirm the transaction. You can see the position correlated. Let's go to pool. Let's add some liquidity. Let's match it with... Oh, how many pools? Okay, let's start off with a bit. With some die. So we'll do 20. Add liquidity there, confirm deposit. So I guess it's going to be similar. We're going to try and create as many pools as we can. There we go. So now we want a bit with Mantle. 0.03 or something. Confirm adding liquidity. So now we want bit. We've got die, we've got Mantle, we want bit with USDC. USDC can just chuck in like 30 or so. Just chuck 20. Doesn't need to be a big pool. Doesn't matter. We're using test funds anyway. This is just to register the activity, the interactions with the protocol. So now we've got a pool for every asset we have linked to the mantra. Sorry, the bit. I don't know. I was thinking mantra. So now what I'm going to do is start doing a wrapped bit pool with everything. So wrapped bit. Can I pair wrapped bit with a... Is that going to work? No, it won't work. Just as I thought. So wrap the mantle with some die. I'm just going to use 10 die because I don't know how many pools this is going to create. So now by pooling our funds, we're actually pulling the liquidity away from, you know, us, and it's going into the protocol. So we're going to be losing the amount of tokens. So that's why I'm only using very little amounts. So I don't have to request many more from the test net. We got so many. Let's see how many he did. I'll go to this table. I think I'm going to keep adding liquidity because it's probably the best way to go about it. So I used Bit. I've used Mantle. So that's created a pool with all of that. I've created a pool with all of that. Now I just need to create a die pool with all of that. Mantle. So this is probably one of the more lengthy airdrop farming methods because obviously it's taking a while, but with these actions what we can do is repeat these daily. So what I might do is I'm going to add this mantle swap stuff into my daily farming routine and just do lots of swaps to register activity every day. Alright, there's not many pools left. Just gonna do like 2 USDC. And then 2 USDT. And then we go from USDT with USDC, and that should be the last one. So we'll add the remainder here, or a little bit. Okay, so that's liquidity added. Now I'll go to the stable pool and deposit that I use. I want to add like, can I do this? Let me see how much I got. I know I don't have much of whatever. So die I still got like 50, so I'm just gonna add like 50. Let's do this. So this is interesting. I like how there's a lot of things we can interact with. What I might do is like do this every day. Not every single swap every day, but I will participate daily. So that's been done. Yep. Okay, so that's most of the network, like interacting with the network done. Now we're going to go over to social media, Discord, Zealy, and complete steps. So let's deploy the smart contract. So it's all this stuff which I reckon is the most important. All these other ones like the guilds and stuff is like, it helps. It just shows how involved you are with the community, but they really want those network transactions and that activity. So let's deploy a smart contract. Also deploy a smart contract by following this good thread. And that's the last bit to do. So let's do this. Digitech trades. Start here first if you haven't. So set Mantle to testnet, switch to scroll alpha testnet. Wait, set MetaMask to Mantle testnet, then switch to scroll alpha testnet in MetaMask. Just say scroll. Click that. So I'll open this one now here. Select ERC20. My token. Choose a name of the token and the symbol. Insert the supply of my choice. Is it here? Pre-mint. So good, and then we open this in Remix. Click on compile contract. Select deploy and run transactions. Select. Okay, I've done this before on other airdrops. This is pretty cool. Okay. So first step, click on compile contract. This one here. Compile contract. Deploy and run transactions. That was here somewhere. Yep. Select injected provider MetaMask. That's up here, I think. Injected provider. Is that what it was? It should have. The other ones had an injected provider MetaMask. This one does not. Custom network. This is on the MetaMask address though. Hope this is correct. Let's see what his comes up. Yeah, see, provide injected MetaMask. Is this on the scroll? Deploy and approve. Just gonna double check with these. So compile, that's done. Then we deploy. Hell yeah. So that's done. Successfully deployed. Good stuff, good stuff. Now let's mint the created token. Click the drop down icon by your deployed contract. Transfer token, copy and paste. Where's that? So there's the deployed contracts. Select transfer. And I'll need my address. Wait, is that where I put it? Okay, so to amount transact. Click on transact, wait for transact complete. So now we have a token, copy and copy your contract address, save elsewhere, optional to confirm successful. Head to MetaMask, click import, paste your token ADI. Ooh, okay, so I see how this is working. We're deploying that. Oh, okay, this is cool. Done. Transaction mint. Oh, what the fuck? I want the token address. That's a transaction hash. Where do I find the token address? Oh, okay, it's there. I'm just gonna put this here for now. Alright, let's head to MetaMask. And let's see if we've actually got our own token here. Oh, let's go. There you go, the Shine token. That's sick. I'm gonna add it. Why not? 69,000 Shine tokens. Okay, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. That was the whole walkthrough, and actually like my first time doing this airdrop mantle farming. I hope it was somewhat easy to follow. We did have a little bit of ups and downs here and there, but look, that's just the realistic part of airdrop farming. Some things may work, some things might not. It's about problem solving, how we can overcome those and continue